Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Arsenal career mode on FC25. We have a massive game coming up. 25th in the Champions League versus 24th in the Champions League. That sounds so weird, doesn't it? The new format is going to take some getting used to, but we are up against PSG. Let's have a look at the news feed. Let's see what's being said here. So Ødegaard has been one of the top performers. Okay, I'm waiting for the comments to show something really odd. And so far, they all look somewhat normal. Impressive management, simply a treat. Okay, here we've got, after a great performance in the match against Leicester, Raya got man of the match. Sorry, player of the match. Oh dear, there we are. Okay, so a solid display from Arsenal's defence. Yeah, we beat Leicester. And then we've got Elia, saying social media post custom comment default. Okay, Havertz is on track to shatter the Premier League goal scoring record. That ain't going to happen, by the way. He's in very good form right now, but no, unless they haven't updated the record in game to Haaland, of course. Poor Irk. Not the best day of my life. Unhappy face, thumbs down. Is he okay? Someone check on him, please. Right, okay, we are going to get into this game against PSG. Let's have a look at the probable lineup, although, as I've said a few times, I think it might be a little bit broken. Try and remember that, and let's see if it's what they actually use. I've got a feeling it'll be Muani up front. We'll see Skriniar in defence, Beraldo maybe instead, I don't know. In terms of tactical preset, they play tiki-taka. Their key defensive players, Hakimi, Marquinhos, João Neves. Attacking players, Dembele and Vitinha. How is Vitinha a key attacking player? I mean, yeah, he's okay going forward, but he's not known to be like a cam, is he? Surely Barcola should be in there, or even Asensio. Anyway, there are little bugs and glitches, as to be expected with a new game these days. Do you remember the days when games would come out and they would just work? Do you remember those days? No, actually, I don't either. It's that long ago. Should we do the press conference? I think it's probably a good idea to maximise player morale before a game like this. Okay, so we're in the sweet spot with Declan Rice here. So I do need to be careful not to go too far. He's probably okay to be encouraged. But you don't want to push him too far outside of that sweet spot because then he'll become complacent. Completed 6 passes with an accuracy of 67%. We'll recognise it. And he's in the sweet spot as well. We are doing quite well with player morale, and I think it's partly because we haven't been losing games too often. We lost the North London derby, though, of course. We can encourage Ødegaard as well there. So we get a little bit further into that sweet spot. And now it is time for the game against PSG. I can't wait for this one in real life. This is going to be such a good game. Oh, dear. We have a lot of players that probably shouldn't be starting today. Gabriel's going to have to come out, and we will put in... Oh, Kivior's not even ready to play. I'm going to put Calafiori as the left centre-back, and then Timber as the left-back. Marino, who has been one of my best players, is going to come out as well. We will put Jorginho in and swap him with Rice. Technically, that isn't better, but it's what we do in real life, so I'm going to match it. Actually, should I not put Partey in ahead of Jorginho? Nah, do you know what? I'm going to go Jorginho. Champions League nights at the Emirates. This is what we wanted for so long, and now it almost feels normal again for us Arsenal fans. Maybe it's a bit too early to say it feels normal, but we're now demanding it and expecting it every season. We didn't for a little while, so it's really good to be back in this competition, of course. And I am hoping to get to at least the quarters. I think that's got to be my target. But big games like this against PSG, it's where you really test yourself. Let's see how we get on. Is he on? I think he is. Havertz. Oh, he's just a little bit too slow, though. Mendes caught up. And again, we're playing in the rain, so what you can expect to see is much more power behind the passes, and then the ball just kind of stops. It is a little bit too much, I think. I'm playing with weather effects. Oh, hang on, back post. No! Martinelli was in there. That's actually crazy. Did you see that? How did the ball stay in with that much power behind it? It's almost like we're playing on a flooded pitch. It's just a bit of light rain. You can't even really see it. I think maybe I need to turn down the weather effects just a little bit because playing in the rain just doesn't feel right. Look at that. That was a really heavy pass and then it just kind of stops. And once again, I've been really slow with Havertz there. Odegaard here. Go on, hit it. Not a bad strike. That is the first save of the game. Go Martinelli. Unleash him. Is he onside? He is. Doesn't have the pace though. Really? Although Hakimi, to be fair, is one of the quickest right backs in the world. So that's to be expected. We've won it back. Let's go again. Martinelli. Oh, and now Marquinhos has got there. For God's sake. Oh, I'm having a nightmare, guys. I'm not creating enough chances. I'm playing really badly. But I am going to say I'm not enjoying playing in the rain. It's horrendous. The ball just moves. The ball just moves so weirdly. It doesn't feel right. So I might try turning it off or turning it down at least. And as expected, their probable lineup was wrong. Muani has started. His head's inside a camera there. This is so easy. Yeah, it's bad defending from me. It really is. Oh, yes. Odegaard's won that. Over to Havertz. Oh, the wet pitch. So annoying. I'm going to hit this. Havertz. Oh, my God. King Kai again. This guy cannot stop scoring. Unbelievable. And by the way, the effects of the rain when you hit the back of the net. I don't know if you see it in the replay. Let's have a look here. Yeah, you do. Like there's like this spray of water. That is so cool. But out of nowhere, guys, we have equalised. Okay, and by the way, I don't want to complain about this weather effects thing because I've turned it on and it's quite cool. It's a cool idea. The thing I have a problem with is it's not that wet. Okay, the pitch is damp and it's raining slightly, but I think what they could have done is made it very obvious. If it was I could have kept that in. If it was absolutely tipping it down, then it could feel like this and I wouldn't have a problem with it. But when you look at the pitch right now, does it look awful? No. And it's affecting the ball so much. I just think it's a bit over the top. Oh, we've got an injury. I think that's Lucas Hernandez down for PSG. Oh, no, he's fine. He's just jumped back up again. It's a challenge from Havertz. Don't think there's anything in that, to be honest. I'm going to use this opportunity to make some subs, by the way. Jorginho is struggling with that lack of pace, but I just don't really think Partey is that much better. I mean, he's quicker. I think maybe we go Timber, centre-back, and then Zinchenko's going to have to come in. It's not ideal, though, is it? I'm definitely struggling to keep my players fit at the moment, and I'm going to bring in Sterling. Let's do that. 2 minutes of added time. And I think a draw is probably a fair result, and it's a decent result. We should have won this game. It's at home. Just get rid of it. I think a point is okay. It's just... That's 2 draws now in my first 2 games. I need to start winning in the Champions League or I'm just going to fall away from that top 8, which is automatic promotion, or promotion is the wrong word. Automatic... What's the word I'm looking for when you go through? Either way, we need to be in that top 8. We've got Southampton up next. It's been, I think, 5 days since that Champions League game. And look, my defenders just haven't really recovered. I think I need to adjust the training because this isn't sustainable. I'm having real issues keeping my players fit. I think Gabriel can start this one, but we will rest Saliba. Timber's going to have to come in again. And then I think we go with Zinchenko. Thing is, I could probably start Kivior. It is Southampton, with respect. Should be beating Southampton, even if I do change a couple of players. And Saka's going to have to rest as well. And we are going to have Sterling on the right. And I fancy starting Trossard, so I will. And no rain. It is glorious. Trossard's in already here. And can't score, though. Wait, where's Ramsdale? Is that Ramsdale in goal? I didn't catch the name. He should be starting against us. I want to see him. Sterling. Oh, I've just ran into trouble there, but the difference already, I'm finding this a lot easier than the PSG game. It's just smoother. The ball moves properly. I'll have that. Nice. Sterling again. Over here to Trossard. Left-footed strike, and they've got, who's that? Lumley. Why isn't Ramsdale in goal? Oh, I wanted to see him back at the Emirates. It's a good ball in. Marino, that was a headed shot. What? That was terrible. Here is Trossard again. Seeing a lot of the ball down the left side. Go backwards here to Zinchenko. Ødegaard. I've got to try. Go on. It's another chance. Wasted. Come on, Havertz. I think we're going to have to find a pass. There it is. Ødegaard. Oh, that is a beautiful team goal. And finally, we've got the opener. It has taken us 40 minutes to actually break down the Southampton defence with a goal. We've had chances, but that was really well done. Into the second half now. I think a second goal will kill this game off completely. Here is Trossard. Just hit it. No, that didn't just go in. I wasn't actually expecting it to go in. I thought I'd just test the keeper, you know, but it is one of the best goals we've scored this season. In off the post like that. Almost disrespectful, isn't it? What a finish. So it's a .11. I don't know about that. .11 expected goals from there. Ramsdale saves that, just saying. You know what we're missing, guys? A Havertz goal. That is all that's missing. Here's Trossard. Can we pick out Havertz, maybe? Go on. Go on, Havertz! No. Win that, Rice. I mean, fair play. He tried. Just a couple of minutes left. Still no Havertz goal, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. We're going to get another 3 points here, which is all that really matters. I think I still really want to focus on the Premier League in Season 1. I just want to beat Man City. It's just, especially after what happened yesterday, I really want to do that. Here's Sterling. Go for a little finesse shot. Ooh, rebound. Almost. And I think that's going to be it. Okay, 3 points. Unbeaten in this episode so far. Let's go again. Look at this. Raya, 5 clean sheets in 7 matches. Fantastic. And actually, we've got a development update. He's got the sweeper keeper plus. That was very quick. So he was already sweeper keeper plus, which just means they're very good in their role. Plus means world class in their role. And we did it in, what, a month and a half? Very, very quick. I think I've heard the same from a lot of people that are playing, saying that it's too quick to get the playstyle plus. So that's something that's going to need to be tweaked, I'm sure. Okay, so I don't think I've ever enjoyed my football as much as I am right now. I'm happy at the club, so I was wondering if it might be a good time to talk about my contract. All in good time, lads. His morale's gone down a little bit. Well done, Kivior. He was actually very good. Oh, no! He's complacent, guys. Look at the face they use. Like a... Can't even do that face. We have our first complacent player. Listen here, Jakob. Chill. You're most likely going to be going out on loan at some point. I've got my eye on a different defender, just saying. I think we'll go through my shortlist, shall we? I think loads of people will be interested to know what I'm thinking of doing. So let's go in my transfer hub. Oh, we've actually had an offer. Right, hang on. Received offers. So this is something that's a little bit broken at the moment. I'm not seeing emails come through a lot of the time for offers, which is obviously insane. So we've got a short-term offer from Dortmund. I might accept that, you know. This is, of course, for January. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's actually quite a good move for him. He'll play a couple of games, and I do have an eye on someone else that I want to bring in January. So I'm actually going to accept that, and I'm going to reject the offer from Liverpool. We've already had offers come in for Calafiori and Ødegaard at the start, and we now have an offer coming in for Tierney, and Newcastle is a fantastic opportunity for him. I'm going to ask for more money, though. It's Newcastle. They can afford it. I don't want to sell him for less than 20. I think that's a fair price. So we'll start at 22.5, no less than 20. And he's not going to Tottenham, obviously. But let me go into my shortlist. So let's talk about the player that I was just hinting about, and that is Hato. Where are you? There. Hato, I think, is one of the best players we could bring in. He's got a huge potential in this game, and he can play centre-back and left-back. He is, I think, a better Kivior for us. So Kivior out on loan and Hato in January. That's what I'm thinking. There is also Murillo. I like him a lot, but I don't know if I want him as much as I want Hato. In terms of other players in the list, we've got Adingra, Rashford. I mean, I asked you guys to help. And for those of you who maybe don't know, we have a Discord. It's the MJH United Discord. And I asked for feedback for player suggestions. I've also done that on my Patreon. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's gone over to my Patreon, whether you're following it for free. There is a free membership, but there is also the paid option as well. So thank you to everyone. But Rashford came up a lot. Kind of the story of Arteta getting his hands on a player that's kind of struggling. And yeah, I get it, but I'm not so convinced. We've got Musiala as a speculative future purchase, maybe in a year or two. Sane is apparently the German international player that we were linked with in the summer. But in the end, Bayern decided to keep hold of him. But apparently he was going to be an Arsenal player in real life in the summer. So I thought I'd add him. We've got Šeško here. I hate saying it like that. I'm really sorry. I'm probably just going to have to call him Sesko because Šeško is just such a weird thing to say. It's not a word that you have here. I know that. No, that's not a good enough excuse though, is it? Šeško. It just sounds like I'm saying it wrong. We've got Garcia. I think when Neto goes back to Bournemouth at the end of the season, we'll bring in Garcia. He's the player that we are potentially bringing in real life. I've added a few other players that I've seen talked about in the media, Zubimendi being one of them, but I'm not so sure we'll go for him. This is one that I've added myself. Timber's twin brother, Quinton, could be a really good option. He's got basically everything you want in a midfielder. And I was thinking, right, because he doesn't have his real face, that is cranium technology being used. It's not bad, right? But when mods are available, I could apply Timber's face to Timber. If that makes sense, we could do that. Rafinha, always linked with Arsenal. Bakayoko, we've already talked about as well. Incredible potential in this year's game. And then we've got Isaac, very expensive, but could be great. Gyökeres, of course. And then my main target, if I do end up not sticking with Martinelli, Nico Williams, could be incredible. But I think one signing that we will be making in January is Hato. If Kivior goes to Dortmund, we will bring in Hato. We've got 13 days until the next game. It is the international break, so that means we will have, hopefully, a fully fit squad when we come back. And now Kivior is leaving on loan, but is he going right now? I thought this would only happen in January. I'm pretty sure that's still the case. He's not going anywhere right now. If he's gone now, I'm very worried because we do not have cover. Yeah, joining Borussia Dortmund when the transfer window opens. So why are we getting the cutscene of him leaving? Seems a little bit silly to me, that. Okay, another 6 days. I have adjusted the training. I'm using the automated plan just to see how effective it is. So I'm using thresholds of 60 and 60 to go on performance focused and energy focused. So if their fitness is lower than 60, they'll go on to energy focused. And if their sharpness is lower than 60, they'll go on to performance focused. And that's, I think, quite a good way of doing it because I've been having an absolute nightmare. I don't want to come into this system and change it every single time. I can see why they've put the automated plan in. Now, this was my mistake. I completely forgot to do this in the last episode. So we're going to do this now. I released all the youth players because I want to find them myself. And we are going to do that right now. Let's send out my one scout for now. I'm not going to go for another scout just yet. I'm going to do a couple of months in different countries. I think the right thing to do, as always, is to start off maybe in England, seeing as we are an English club. I think it makes sense, doesn't it? And they've added 100 and, well, there's 160 nations total. We'll go 3 months here. Let's sign up another youth scout. I think we should do that. In terms of positions that I'm looking for, central midfield is a worry for me. I think, next season we could be without Jorginho and Partey. They could both be leaving. So I'm going to go with centre mid, central defensive midfielder, and centre back. We can add 4 positions. So maybe I should go for... We've got Calafiori and... We've still got Zinchenko, Tierney, Timber can play there. I feel like maybe we go for right back. Maybe I go left back, right back, CDM. No, do you know what? I'm just going to go midfield. I'm just going to go midfield. And I'm going to look for... I need a bit of everything. So we can do... How many focused roles? It's just 3, isn't it? So we'll go deep line playmaker, box to box, and holding as the CDM. I think that's... actually, no, I might go playmaker. A new Erdegaard type player coming through the ranks. And then box to box is Marino. So basically, I've got a Marino player here, Erdegaard player here, and a Rice player here. Right, let's start the mission. And I will hire another scout. Have we got a 5-star, 5-star? No. But we do have a 5-star, 4-star. We'll take him. And we shall go to... Let's just randomize this, okay? I'm not going to look. Oh, it's not scrolling through. Okay, I'm just going to do loads of random ups and downs. And it's going to be Africa. Let's go Ghana. 3 months in Ghana. And we will go with Cam, left wing, right wing, striker. And I'm going to go for playmaker, inside forward, and probably advanced forward. Start mission. Isn't it a thing of beauty? All my players are sharp, happy, and fully fit. The only thing that makes this look less perfect is the fact that Calafiori still isn't a left back, which is ridiculous, by the way. He can easily play there. But we are going to jump into this game against Bournemouth right now. And hopefully it's going to be another win and we will finish this episode unbeaten. I'm still thinking back to that stupid North London derby. If I didn't lose that, I'd be very, very happy with how the season has gone so far. But it's just like a stain, By the way, first time using this away kit, the bluey purple. I love it. It's such a nice kit. Oh, I'm going to hit this. Marino, not bad. Saka, I'm going to have to go backwards here with the cross. Erdegaard, oh, he almost got it. What a start that would have been. Oh, I've just been done there. But not Gabriel. Okay, yeah, and Gabriel. Oh, he's missed. Oh, what a let-off. Both Saliba and Gabriel getting done. Didn't enjoy that. Yes, Saka. Through for Havertz now. What a ball. Has he got the finish? Of course he does. Havertz back to scoring ways. It's going to be an assist for Saka. Opens up his body. Oh, it's beautiful. Nice bit of space here for Marino. Into Martinelli now. Back to Marino. Oh. Go on, Erdegaard. No. How's he not got that? Get the ball back. Come on. Yes, Calafiori. So good in this left-back role. I really like Calafiori. Saka now. Maybe a shot coming in from him. Man, the long-range shooting is just so difficult to pull off. Oh, Havertz again. Gonna have to give it to Martinelli. Try and get around. Into the box. Havertz again. Oh, right before the break. I think a 2-0 lead there would set us up to win this game. I don't like 1-0 leads. It's just not secure yet. But do you know what? We're having a good game. It's been a good performance. Oh, lovely play between Ben White, Erdegaard and Saka. Let's build up through the centre of midfield. Got Martinelli over there. Oh, you're kidding me. Luckily, we've still got it. There's a little gap here. Go on. Hits it. Not bad. The angle's tight, but it's not really a crossing opportunity. I feel like the best I could have got was a corner. And it's come in. Marino's there. What a save, Travers. That was it. 3 points right there. Here come Bournemouth down the left side. Erdegaard is exhausted. The cross was terrible. And now we hit them on the break. Let's go. Martinelli down the left side. We've got Havertz through the middle. Oh, Marino skipping through. Still going here. Into Martinelli. Oh, what have I done? We've got it back. I mean, a run like that deserves a goal, to be honest. I screwed it up with the pass. It was terrible. We can go again, though. Here's Declan Rice. Oh, bit of a heavy touch. I've had subs ready to come on for about 20 in-game minutes. The ball just isn't going out of play. Maybe I should just pass it out. It seems silly, though, doesn't it, when we can maybe get another goal. Marino. Oh, he's so good. Marino is genuinely ridiculous. That's a better pass. Oh, almost got it back. I guess that's pretty much it, though. Unless Bournemouth can score here. Chasing him down. Saliba's there. Oh, we'll take that with Calafiori. No. What did I just do? Just, no. No, 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 no. We'll take a 1-0 win. I should have scored 2 or 3, though, easily. And as this episode comes to an end, we have scout reports. Let's see how these players are looking. So Murillo is 78. Adingra is 77. Rashford 82. Is that it? Oh my lord. Isaac 85. Okay. And then the next scout report. So this is one of the young players that we've been linked with, but it's not, I don't think it's definitely going to happen. It's one of those random players that get thrown into the media. Oh, Arsenal interested in Javi Guerra, but who knows if that's something that could happen. He looks quite good though, doesn't he? 21 years old, 6'2", kind of an all-rounder. Garcia is 76, Zubimendi 81, Nico Williams is 86 rated. He doesn't have a release clause, and he's worth £80 million. Okay then, yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. Rafinha, really, really good stats, and he would be, it sounds awful, but backup. Brilliant backup to Saka. He's too good to be backup though, isn't he? No, he hasn't scoused anyone. Is that it? It's just 9 players. Let me just double check because I want to make sure I've checked every single player there. Let's go into my transfer hub. So, oh, Timber, 79 rated. Why wasn't he on the list? I must have just missed him. 79 rating. Again, a bit of everything. He is probably exactly what I'm looking for. Hulmand, I'll have to learn how to say that. Very good stats as well, 81 rated. Sesko, 80. Sane, 85. Musiala, 87. Hato is 76 rated, so he's 2 ratings lower than Kivior, but he's younger. And for me, I love the fact that he's a centre-back that's very capable at left-back as well. They've actually got him playing as a left-back in game. Centre-back is his second role, which is what I would do. I think I'd use him more as a left-back. I don't know. I'm happy with what we've scouted. There are some very high-level players and some good-level players that can just come in and strengthen the team as squad players. But in terms of first-team proper upgrades, realistically, it's just Williams. Martinelli has been so good over the years in my career modes, but just like in real life, just isn't doing enough for me right now. And I am interested in the thought of having someone change up my front three. Saka, Havertz, and Williams. Oh, does sound good. Bakayoko is 79, by the way. Okay, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'm sorry if you missed it over the weekend. But as you know, career mode videos like this go up on Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m, so you can always look out for that. And then Operation Arsenal every time Arsenal play. Again, shout out to the sponsor of this video, me. If you want to support me, you can become a YouTube member, or you can also join on Patreon. All the links are down below, and I will see you in the next episode.